Hello everyone, my name is Scousmouse. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the village people, not the group, but no, this handsome group of chaps behind me. We're going to be talking about villagers and how to trade with them, how to change the trades, how to lock them in, level them up and all that jazz. So let's not waste any time, let's just get straight into it. So let's first talk about where you're going to find these guys. You will find villagers in the random villages that you will find dotted around your world. I'm in a super flat world here because I'm in my test world, but you know, you get the point. You will find them just as you're exploring around, and you'll see these guys either just chit-chatting or working or whatever around the village. What I would recommend is, if you are in a survival world, if you come across a village, you know, try and make it as safe as you can. It might be worth boxing some villagers in their houses just until you're ready to do what you need to do, whether that's a breeder or an iron farm or just to trade with them, because otherwise bad guys will come. And even if they've got iron golems to protect them like this village has, then bad guys can very easily wipe your village out, and it can be a pain in the butt to have to go and find another one to bring villagers from. So villagers will have different looks depending what biome you are in. I'm in a plains biome, so they are just the plain brown overalls, what you call that, like a brown coat. We'll call it a coat. They're just in their brown coats, but they do change. So let's go and have a chat about the different types of villager that you will come across. In front of us here we've got a selection of villagers, but first we're going to talk about these two guys on the left. These two guys are both actually the same. They're both unemployed villagers. One of them seems to be in a bit of a mood because he's got his back to me, but the only difference with these guys is that the one on the right is from a desert biome. So as you can see, the look from them is very different. Other than that, give these guys a workstation, they will go to work. The next villager we're going to talk about is the nitwit, and the nitwit is the village idiot. So let's have a look at him. Oh, come on, that's not cool, man. The nitwit is this guy, and he wears a green coat, and this guy cannot take on a trade. So you do not want to have him in your iron farms and your trading halls and things like that, because he won't do anything other than look at you and make that stupid noise, which all the villagers make. I've got the noise turned off here because it would have been absolutely deafening with us having 16 of the chaps here in this small space. There are 13 different trades that the villagers can take on, as you can see in front of me, and that is determined by the workstation that you put in front of them. Now, it's worth noting that the villagers do have a routine. They do have a bit of a cycle they go through each game day, and I will show you a graphic that I'll put on screen now that I've taken from the Minecraft wiki page, which will show you their daily working routine. So they tend to work for a bit and then they may gather and then work again, that kind of thing. But you'll see when that pops up on the graphic. And to trade with these guys, it is as simple as walking over to one of them, and you can see straight away, because I've got emeralds in my hand, see him holding stuff up, because he wants to trade with me, and they will all probably do that. See, this guy is showing me armor. He's showing me flint. Where are you going to show me some carrots or something, sunshine? Oh, he's not interested, is he? What are you showing me? Some pants. Everyone needs pants. Let's have a look at this guy. So you'll notice here that the guy's level is a novice, and that is the first level. There are 5 levels of villager to trade with. There is a novice, then an apprentice, then a journeyman, an expert, and a master. And the way we level them up is to just trade with them. So for example, if I click on the iron leggings here, you can see the grey area here. That's the amount of experience this guy is going to get each time I trade with him. So if I keep getting some iron leggings from him up until the point where that bar is full, If I then come out of the UI, you'll see him start to get some pink particle effect. And you can't really see it here very well. Oh, there you can. He's got a little badge on his waist, and that will change colour for each level he goes up. If we then look at him again, we can see not only is he offering us some different things, but also his prices have dropped. He's crossed out his initial price and he's put his new price next to it. That's because he's happy that we've leveled him up and we've traded with him lots. If you trade with them lots, they may adjust the prices. Supply and demand, really. He knows you're after it, so he'll make it cheaper so you can get lots more. Also, please bear in mind, you can only trade with these guys twice. Each villager twice per day. So when he sells out of an item, you'll see it have a cross on it like this. That means he's sold out, and if you go away for a little bit, allow him to work and restock, then you'll be able to buy another bunch of stuff from him. Be aware when you're dealing with these guys, although this guy has dropped his prices, if you're not very nice to him and you give him a whack, his prices are gonna swing the other way and he's gonna increase his prices. Now, villagers, when you kill them, don't drop anything at all, so just bear that in mind. There's no need to hit him. He's just going to make things more expensive, and sometimes if the others see you hitting him, they will raise their prices too. Now, to have a look at some of the other villagers, so we've seen the armourer there. The librarian, he sells things like books. So this guy is selling projectile protection 2 and bookshelves. So same as before, I've got some books here. So if I wanted to buy some of these books, I can see there he's offering the same amount of XP to level him up for each of these. So I think I will go for the bookshelves, and if I just want to buy a whole stack of diamonds worth, if I want to buy everything he's got, I will just shift click. And as you can see, that has not been enough to get him to the top of this level. So we'll just shift click again. There we go. That has maxed out his level at novice there. We'll see the particle effects now. And if I go back in, we can see he's now offering 4 books for an emerald, or 1 emerald for a lantern. So we can just level them up and get better stuff from them. Early game, this can be really handy, especially if you have a stonecutter. When you level this guy up a little bit, you can trade even stone with him and get lots of emeralds that way. Or a farmer, you can usually sell these guys. What are you selling, my man? Potatoes. If we give him potatoes, he's gonna give us emeralds, and then we can use those emeralds to get some of the more cool stuff, like, you know, weapons like swords and stuff, or bows from the Fletcher and that kind of thing. So I'll leave it to you guys to play around and see what villager professions are most useful to you. Me personally, I like the librarians, I like the armourer, the weaponsmith, and also the cleric. The cleric is good for getting rid of rotten flesh, because you tend to acquire quite a bit of that. Now, so what you do if you're not happy with the trade that your villager has, and it's actually really simple. Let's have a look at this guy here. This armourer is currently offering 15 coal for an emerald, or 4 emeralds to buy a pair of boots. Now, I'm not happy with that, so what I'm going to do is break his workstation, and you'll see he's gone back there to having normal unemployed robes. Now, if I place the workstation back and wait for him to take on the role, you'll see the trades have changed. So you can keep, you know, removing the workstation, putting it back until you see a trade there that you are happy with. Now, once you are happy with the trade, once you're happy with what you have here, you can then just purchase it once, and that trade will be locked in, and he will never change profession, and that trade will always be there. Now, let's talk about how we can make our trades cheaper. Here we have got a villager, and he's got his prices there for coal. For example, 15 pieces of coal will get you 1 emerald. If we wanted to get that cheaper, what we can do, if we're on hard mode, is let this zombie have a word with him, like so. Okay, and then we'll shut the zombie out so we can't do any more damage. And you'll see that this villager has turned into a zombie villager now. And we can cure this guy. All we need to do is throw a splash potion of weakness at him and then feed him a golden apple. When we give him the golden apple, it makes that crazy noise. And you'll see we've got red particle effects. And he is shaking. So if we wait 2 or 3 minutes, usually it varies, then this guy will become a villager again. So let's wait for him to heal up and then we'll see where we are. So there we have it. He's now turned back into a villager. He's taken on his trade again, and as you can see, his prices have come down quite a lot. So there are trading hall designs that you can find on YouTube, and it is one I'm planning on doing a video of soon, where you have one zombie and you can lower the villagers to, you know, get infected, cure them, get better trades. It's really easy. The other way is to get the hero of the village status effect, and you'll get that by successfully defending a raid. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give myself the effect now just so I can show you what happens when you have that. So you can see there, I've got the hero of the village icon in the top right hand side of the screen, and I've got some really annoying green particle effects. Now when you have this, the villagers are normally very happy with you. They will give you better trades. As you can see there, the trades are much cheaper, and they will even, some of them, are any of these guys gonna do it? They will normally throw gifts to you, but maybe I'm too far out for that at the moment. But it's another good way of getting cheap. That didn't last very long today. It's a good way of getting really cheap prices. I think I would recommend doing it, the zombie villager, cure him, and you'll see there that one's come down quite a lot for the book. So if you're after books to enchant your armor and stuff, it really is beneficial to take advantage of those cheaper offers from curing a villager. So there we have it, guys. Now you know all about the villagers and how to trade with them, how to change the trade, and how to get better prices from your trades. I hope you found this video helpful. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you all in the next video. Scouse Mouse out.